Let's get back to Tom Connell, our chief election analyst at the touch screen. Tom, talk us through more of the battleground regions that you're focusing on tonight.
A lot of the country, we've got the government on the defence. Australia's biggest state, though, both sides have areas they can attack and defend. So let's have a look at a couple of areas in New South Wales and both areas around Sydney. The first one, these are Liberal-held seats. Labor's trying to turn some of these red. Some could go the way of the Teals. Wentworth, a fascinating contest. We know Kerryn Phelps has held this before. That always makes this type of seat easier to get, and if an independent has held it. So a big watch on that. North Sydney, will Labor actually finish second there and do Trent Zimmerman a favour? That's a possibility. That could help him hang on against Kylie Tink, another one of the Teal movement. Banks, I think Labor would hope they win that rather than think they win that. It's a watch on the swing. And then we get to the big hopes there. Reid, 3.2%, long earmarked by Labor. Crucially, they've held this seat before. It's the sort of seat that Labor could win back on a demographic basis. And then Bennelong, fascinating seat. The sort of history you've got in Bennelong, of course, John Alexander stepping down. Again, that incumbency won't help the Liberal Party. On the other side of the fence here, and targets for the government. And really, if they're going to hang on to a majority, they need to get some of this blue. Gilmore, a really strong chance. Andrew Constance is the person running there. A little while ago, you would have said you just about give this to the Liberal Party. Labor says no longer, and they think this is a coin toss, so we'll see. Parramatta, very infamously parachuted in contestant there for Labor, and that's Andrew Charlton trying to win that seat. Eden-Monaro, I'm not expecting any movement on. Yes, it's a small margin. Very late pre-selection process with the Liberal Party. Hasn't helped it there. And then you get to Macquarie. This was a seat that was being counted for days and days last time and decided by a few hundred votes. Labor feels as though it's getting a swing towards it, but on that sort of margin, it's the sort of seat that's always hotly contested. So I think if the government's going to have any chance of hanging on in some form, Kieran, New South Wales, the biggest state, they're going to need to win some seats off Labor there.
Tom, thank you.